Here are a few questions for you to practice factoring. In these examples, we're trying to figure out what are the common factors, right? So basically, we'll find common factors in this case. And that should complete the factoring process. We say that the factoring is complete when you do not have any common factors between the two terms. Okay, now in this case we have few examples with three terms also. So let us see how to factor these. The first one is 2xy plus 6y plus 10y squared. If you notice, all these coefficients are even, and so they have 2 as a common factor. So we can factor out 2, right? Now let's look into the variable part. X, well, is only in the first term. Y is a common factor, so we can factor y also. So that comes outside the bracket, and inside, for the three terms, we will divide each one of them by 2y and write the corresponding terms. 2xy divided by 2y gives us x, plus 6 divided by 2 is 3, and plus 10 divided by 2 is 5. Y squared divided by y is the variable 5. So that becomes the factored form for the given trinomial, correct? So this polynomial has three terms, we call it trinomial. Now as you see within the brackets, x plus 3 plus 5y, they do not have any other common factor except for 1. So that's factored completely, correct? I hope the process is clear, right? Now let's move on to the next one. Now here 9x squared minus 6x plus 12xy. So as you can see, 3 is a common factor, so we can factor out 3, and then x is common. So x, okay. Once you do that, 9 divided by 3 is 3, then x squared divided by x is x, minus 6x divided by 3x is 2, 12 divided by 3 is 4, plus sign which comes from here, and x by x is 1, we are left with y. So that is how we factored, correct? Now follow this factoring process. So you can pause this video now and factor the rest of the questions, right? That should be a good practice for you. So let's move on. I'll do some of them for you. Let me now do part D, right? Now here's 6 and 4. What are the common factors? Number 2, right? So we'll take 2 as a common factor. M cube and m, we have m as a common factor. N squared and n cube, n squared is a common factor, correct? So that is how we can list all the common factors together. We factor them out and write the terms inside. 6 divided by 2 is 3, m cube divided by m is m squared, and n squared goes, minus 4 divided by 2 is 2, n squared gives us 2n. So that becomes our answer, correct? So that is how we factor. Let me do one more for you. The last one is part E. Here 2, 6 and 14 are the numbers, so we take a number out which is 2. ABC, AB square C, ABC square. So ABC is a common factor. Since I factored out 2ABC, I'm left with what? 1, okay? So 2ABC divided by 2ABC is 1. 1 plus 6 divided by 2 is 3. A has been factored out. B, right, minus 14 gives us 7. A and B has been factored out. C also. So we are left with 1C, right? C squared divided by C. So that is how we can factor. So that is common factoring. I think the concept is absolutely clear. Now let's move on and do some more questions with different techniques and learn how to factor polynomials. Thank you and all the best.